Praxis Rex here again. That is not me. I'm not sure why, but let's find me in this replay. Once again, team old and slow. I'm on both teams. Not very good. Make no apologies. Do my best. Do what I can. I think in this one I end up having a similar sort of strategy as the first video that I did a while back. I'm not sure if you checked that one out yet. If you haven't, please do. Where am I? Must not have jumped yet. This might be one where, and this happens every once in a while, when you're old, you may need to go to the restroom, or something else might be happening, so you don't jump until the very end. And I think in the first video I talked about how I like to go to sweaty stands and go to the tall building there, the apartment building. One reason is obviously it has a lot of loot. Although one of the things I mentioned in the last video is it seems like a lot less frequent, or I can't even actually remember getting a bazooka or a sniper rifle. It's usually SMGs, ARs, pistols, grenades, shotguns. You know, typical stuff, but nothing, you know, the biggie that I miss not being able to get at the building is the sniper, because it's the perfect location to set up a sniper's nest on that roof. There's really only one approach up that stairwell. If you block that off, somebody can build up there, but you know, you're going to hear that. And it just is a good location to take a couple of sniper shots, particularly as the circle starts to shrink and people are pouring out of sweaty stands, out of their wherever they have been hiding or where they've been looting. But the other place I like to land is here at the power station. I know that they're in the build-up to the new season rather being released. There was some talk about perhaps. There was going to be a meltdown at the power station, and the reactors were going to go away, or it was going to be changed in some way. I'm glad it hasn't, and the reason why is there's obviously two good ways to get the heck out of here once you finish looting. One is to take the zip lines all the way down to, I think it's Retail Row, I think that's right, or it's that location south. Or to jump back into the reactors and fly out here. So you can spend some time, you know, stocking up here in a way that you can't if you land somewhere else and you're outside the circle. So obviously there's somebody out there. I just missed a big. I just noticed that I just missed that big ammo box back there. Just walked right by it. So somebody's out here. Could hear him. I don't think I ran into anybody for a while here, but this is just again, I think when you are not a player that can build real fast, or a player that has, you know, supreme reflexes, you're not playing with a mouse, so your targeting is not that great. You can still have fun playing this game. If you're old, you can still have fun playing this game. And I think that's really what I wanted to show with a couple of videos, is that you can still do well. And maybe you're not going to get 15 kills or 25 kills or something like that. I don't think most people get that many anyway. I think the most I've ever had in a victory royale, and this was in Chapter 2, but it was, or in Chapter 1, or Chapter 2, Season 1. I wish to figure out a better way to name these revisions. And I think I got 12 kills in one of those. I had 10 kills a couple of times. Probably never more than that. And in this particular one, I think I only have 4 kills. I mean, the one I posted already, I only had 3 kills. Some people are going to be like, "Oh, that's lame. You don't have that many kills." I don't care. I won. You know, what are you going to do? You know, I managed to survive the whole point of the game, as far as I understand, right? So again, no snipers. Now I didn't search the buildings that thoroughly. I took off here because the other place that I like to go is up in the towers. Got a couple of good options for taking some shots, but again, it would be nice if there were snipers available, but there just don't seem to be. And I'm going to do some searching before I do the next video, so I can relate back to you whether what I've discovered in my research. But I just have a feeling that they just aren't populating as many snipers. I have not gotten a single sniper rifle since Chapter 2 or Season 2, Chapter 2 started. Now it could be that I just missed the big headline that they've taken the snipers out of the game. I hope that's not the case, but certainly they are not easy to find. I have not. I'm serious. I don't think I've found one in the last week or two that the season has been ongoing. So I get up here. This is the one. It's the kind of middle trestle of the zip line. It has the chest in the middle, but it also has 2 chests up above. Which for the longest time I didn't realize that there were 2 chests above, because you can't really hear them when you're down here. You can hear them a little bit, but I never really realized that until, I don't know, I must have been playing for a while. I think I actually landed on the thing, and it wasn't until I came in and landed on it that I noticed that there were other chests up there. It's a good place. I almost always have at least ARs, at least green, sometimes blue level weapons. It's definitely worth your time to come up here, especially if you're starting at the power station. This is a good place to kind of make your route out. The other thing I like to do, obviously, is when I'm here is again, wish I had the sniper, because as you'll see, I see some activity down there. Perfect opportunity to really take a good. That guy right there, totally toast. If I had a, see how he slows down to fire. You could totally get off a good shot. I mean, even with the AR. Now, granted, it's a blue, so it's a pretty good AR. Even with it, I kind of get off a couple of good shots. I think I get a couple more hits here. Waited a little too long on him, but and there's really just no, other than building, there's no cover for them when they're down there. So it's a good opportunity. But, you can only do what you can do, right? So somebody's shooting at me now. Finally noticed where the fire's coming from. He's trying to get to the new lair there. That new location. I haven't really tried to go in there yet. I think I'll try to go in there once. And again, I think I mentioned in the last video, I think I mentioned in this video, with Season 2, I haven't really tried too much to get, I missed him. I haven't tried to go into the new locations too much, just because I feel like with 99 other people, storm coming in as the storm's coming in here, there's just not much of an opportunity to really go through, take all those drones, NPCs out, and then you get maybe one really excellent weapon. The other thing I've noticed about the weapons, and again, I don't know whether this is just me or just dumb luck, it seems like I'm getting more blue weapons. I'm finding more blue weapons pretty early in the game. I don't really feel the need to be going after one of those weapons. Go through all that hassle. Maybe interesting. Kind of what I really am missing and like crazy. To get an opportunity to get those guys, you know, to kind of explore. That's interesting. Ooh, got hit there. Watch this. Boom, bam, just managed to get him. So, interestingly, there's, I think those are NPCs that are showing up on the map. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Anybody who knows, maybe you can tell me whether that's whether the NPCs actually show up on your map on replay. Because I think that's what those 3 back there might be. Because they look like they must be underground because they weren't just standing out there. I don't know why I gather up handgun and SMG ammo because I never use the handgun and SMG. Sure, I should talk about that a little bit. Everybody has their own. You know, I've watched a few videos, and everybody has their own philosophy about what they want to arm themselves with. I almost always was, if I could find a sniper, I'd have a sniper, I'd have an AR, and I'd have a shotgun. And then I'd keep medical kits, and maybe grenades, because I use the grenades for distraction, or if I know somebody's pinned down, I can just bomb them. And then there's somebody took a shot at me. And then maybe we'll occasionally use an SMG, but I don't really like them, to be honest with you. So I feel like if you're close enough to really be effective with the SMG, you're better off with a good shotgun. I've gotten, and this is one of the things I've learned in the last, I don't know, month or so, six weeks or so, as I've played a little bit more and been more successful, is if switching to the shotgun for this situation. You know, I think that makes more sense, and I think that's what most people do is play, you know, use the shotgun in that close combat, AR, long combat. And then, like I said, it would be great to have a sniper. I keep talking about it. I feel like this is the theme of the video, is the snipers. But dude, where are they? Where are the snipers? They're like, if that's the case, so like the third weapon I'm carrying now is either another AR, extra ammo, so I have extra ammo, or if or one of the or one of the oh gosh, what do you call it? Not repeaters, but the ARs that one right there that fire multiple shots. That's my old age aphasia. I can't remember the name of what you call those ones that fire multiple shots 3 rounds at a time. I don't really like those. I feel like they're not as accurate, and that's probably the case because they were firing more rounds. But I much prefer the AR. I think it's more effective. But that's definitely what I'm trying to put together in my satchel for carrying. I haven't really used the remote explosives. I feel like it's too many potential failure points with the remote explosives. You set it down, and you got to pull the trigger. You got to pull out the trigger. I mean, I'd rather just throw a grenade, to be honest with you. So I haven't really messed with those at all. It could be that I might try something a little later with that. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because, as you can see, there's not a conversation for a while. Let's skip ahead about 5 minutes. So getting down to the nitty gritty here. I'm trying to remember what I did next here. So yeah, we're like in that Swiss village area, Misty Meadows, and there's a couple of run and gun battles going on, and I'm just sneaking around, trying to find ammo, find a location. I like to, again, get up high if I can. Burst weapon, that's what you call this. So the burst rifle would be the third weapon now, since I can't find any snipers. Now see, this is perfect. Just come on up, dude. But then I remember this. He's like right there, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna come around. I'm gonna totally get a good shot off, and then he's like, nope. turn around. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. But there's a lot going on here. And a lot of times I will throw those grenades just, to try to get somebody to react, to get them distracted. But no dice. Didn't happen. Let's skip ahead a little bit more because we're starting to get really close to the end here. Now there's just 4 of us left. We're all bunched together here, as you can see. So they're having a running gun battle. One after each other. And I can hear them, but I can't see them. And I don't want to expose myself out there because I got a good view here. So they're running down, but they're probably close to the edge of the building there. So this is a good spot here where I can kind of see what's going on. I'm on the edge of the new circle, but I can see. I think that there. I somehow missed that dude. I must not have been looking over there. But the circle's coming in. But I have a good view on where it's going. So I just missed that dude. If I had been looking, I would have had a great couple of shots at him while he was running down the middle of the road there. I forget what I do here. I think I just finally give up the ghost, figure they're not coming. And they're totally gone somewhere else. There's the other dude. But I just never see him. The other one I missed completely and I can't believe I did. But I just never see him here. So, sneak down. Skip ahead just a little bit. Sneak down, sneak across the river there. Build a little hut. Now, I realized pretty quickly that this is a bad idea because they can hop right over that ridge there, which is still within the circle, and get me. But I wasn't entirely sure where they were. I know there's 2 labs, but I just didn't know where they were. And so, can't see it here in the replay, but I remember I was looking up fairly regularly because I was concerned about it. And I know that I need to walk my butt out of here. So I decide to, I think what I do is I build up to get on that ridge. It's so painful to watch me build. And I forget why, but I was going to jump up on the ridge and then walk across, and then I decided, no, maybe I'll stay down low. I think that's what I do here. We're getting towards the end here, so I got to make a decision one way or the other. But I almost jumped up on the ridge, and I'm glad I didn't, because I think that would have been a mistake. So it's just me and the other. There's only one other dude left at this point. He's already in the circle. And so I get down here, I catch a glimpse of him. I got great cover, just waiting. Miss, got a good one. Got the headshot. So I don't think he never saw me at all. He had no idea that I was there. I was lucky that he didn't see me after the first shot, because he would have probably been able to get a shot off on. I think he had looked like he had a bazooka there, so he would have totally wasted me if he had seen me after the first shot. So that was lucky. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying. This is now the second or third video that I put up, and again, just kind of want to show that even if you're an older, slower player, that Fortnite can be fun, can be interesting. You can be successful and win a victory royale here and there, even if you're old and slow like me. You're not going to get 15 kills if you run into battles like that. If you're not a little bit stealthy and try to stock up, make sure that you have enough ammo. The couple of times that I have really tried to rack up the kills, when I've been lucky enough not to just get murdered right away, I run out of ammo. Because in these gun battles, especially with the ARs, if you fire off 25, 30 rounds, even if you've gathered 150 rounds together, you can only go through 5 or 6 of those kind of battles, and unless you keep finding ammo, you're in trouble. And if you keep finding ammo 10 rounds at a time, it's not really going to help you if you're wasting 20, 25 rounds in each of these gun battles. You know, if they last more than, you know, say 20 seconds, 15 or 20 seconds, you're probably going to lose. You're probably going to use a bunch more than just 25 rounds anyway. So I think it's just kind of a losing proposition. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.